Hey everybody, Marco here, bringing you some more Card Skip Gaming. This is game number 8, and let's see here, we got Portal in Siam and Eastern Australia. That'd be interesting. Not sure if camping in Asia would be our safest bet. I was thinking of going in South America, but that's off the table. Move this down. We'll take Japan here. First turn. So this is game number 8. We are going into this game. We are at 5,105 FFA points. Getting really close to that intermediate barrier while not taking any cards. I was going to make sure nobody caps on that portal here. And the last few episodes, some of you have noticed that while presented with opportunities to win at the end of the game uh, through cap runs by taking all the caps and claiming victory that way, uh, because that all for whatever reason doesn't count for taking cards. They would still count as no cards earned. And the problem is I have done that on my main account many times already, and I kind of wanted to see where this would go if I purely card skipped in the sense that I didn't attack as well. Because otherwise I would just be playing it. I may as well have just played it on my main account and done that similar style. But this is a pure sort of experiment slash challenge, if you will, just to see how far we can get. So I know some of you will be disappointed at the ending or with this whole series. But as I've mentioned before, I named myself what I did and am picking the manual territories the way I am to try and be as transparent as possible with my intention. And I'm not trying to ruin someone else's game to get second. I'm just going to be actively or not actively sitting here. And if the players uh, decide to team up on me to get me lower than second, then that's perfectly understandable and will depend on if they're able to cooperate with each other. That's kind of one of the mole points of how this strategy is even possible to climb due to people losing patience with each other one way or another. So blue in the Africa position has a decent cast spot on that portal while also acting as not a threat guard to either red or I was gonna say the Europe player, but Europe is usually abandoned in these games so far, funny enough, because multiple people want to fight over one of the other bonuses, it seems. We got the black player and pink player fighting over North America. Let's go through. These are the settings for anyone interested in the details. And these are the players. Oh, pink is offline. Alright. So pink will be a neutral bot. So they're just going to make it a little bit tougher for the black player to take North America. But outside of that, everybody seems to have agreed on which continents that they're going for. So for a change, we might see a more passive, good neighbor-friendly opener. Maybe neutral bots are the answer for world peace. It'll be hilarious if the neutral bot ends up capping in Australia there. That would give white the opportunity to cap in Siam and take that portal guard, but they don't appear to be doing so. There we are. Here come the caps. Neutral bot placing near me in Asia. Great bots think alike. Alright, red is being sandwiched in between the black and blue capital. So that might be causing some tension. So already seems to be giving an advantage to the Australia player, possibly even the Africa player if the two of them stay friendly with one another. Alright. Black player playing it nice and patient, knowing that the pink bot won't be adding any more troops in their bonus. See what red does. Gotta get a card in Europe, which they do so. Everybody being nice and friendly so far. Once red gets taken out of everywhere else outside of South America, we'll see if they follow suit with my card skipping or not. If someone ends up winning the North Africa, Central America 2-cap guard with the 3rd cap bonus and the SA bonus, that would be the strongest position to hold come the late game. The timer a bit over. Yeah, it's a nice peaceful world so far. Ooh. White lowering their guard of their bonus. Moves out an 18 right beside red. I wonder if they're gonna. Ooh! The neutral bot defending strong. That is unfortunate for the North America player. He could have tried a 4-on-1 from Alaska to Kamchatka, and now they are also a neutral bot. It's the funny thing about true random dice. One bad roll and a good amount of people will just leave. Oh my goodness, red tries and successfully gets the neutral bot cap. Very good roll. I guess that was the best play of their stack being safe. If they assumed that's what White's intentions were, are they going to try the 25v8? That is losable. Oh, they lose nothing. They lose nothing, but they don't clear red out from there, but they can pretty much at any point. Oh my god. Crazy. What the heck? -0 on an 8. How much of red does blue remove? Only the 1. Okay. At this point, it's just going to be a waiting game for everybody to scale up enough to. Oh, I was getting ready to split. But that's not happening. Oh no, there goes the entire card trade of red. You see, everybody, cards aren't necessarily worth it in true random dice. All that effort of taking a card and passing at minimum can lead to all your bonus troops wiping away if the dice say otherwise. Oh my goodness. Are they going for the... No, not quite. Lots of unfortunate rolls happening so far. The white player definitely having the best dice so far with that -0. Oh, blue, blue losing a 6-on-1. That's unfortunate. Right, gonna eliminate pink here now. There we go. Oh man. Ooh, they lose lose 3 on that extra unnecessary attack. If I were white here, I would just clear red out of Europe and Greenland, just to trap them in between 2 caps in South America. Okay, they trade in. Could have looked at their cards first and put their stack on Afghanistan instead of India. Oh, they just rolled the rolled the 3-on-1 and win anyway. Well, now where's that 20 going? Back to one of the caps, a portal. Back to the portal. Strange stuff. The problem is if blue removes red from Europe, red might roll their cap and possibly get a good roll depending on which side of the dice decides the fate. Yep, they don't do it just yet. They are leaving their cap as their weakest stack. If red ever gets a 10 trade and blue keeps that as an 11, they might get ideas. White player trades, adds all to the portal. Ooh, and they break Africa with yet another decent roll. We'll see if blue has a 10 trade for themselves and if they decide to retaliate through that same portal. They indicate that they still want to be friendly with white. White, on the other hand, was continuing to reinforce the portal. Red throwing out screams, not really knowing what's going on. Here's the 10 trade. Here comes the retaliation. Possibly. Yeah! Oh my goodness. See? Just as I was saying earlier. Two players lost patience with one another. And now, with us just sitting here not doing much, we have the troop lead. White gives the fist bump in return. I wonder if they'll actually be serious with their fist bump intentions this time. We shall see. Didn't break Africa again, and they're not gonna bother guarding. Blue losing 3 on the 9v2. Fortifies the Madagascar troops. No. Moving it back. Red is slowly taking over NA. Eventually gonna look to hit the cap and have a 2 cap guard on the SA bonus, which will be very strong. We'll see if white and or blue do anything to try and stop it. Now that they've gotten some of their anger out on each other, and now, weirdly enough, need to work together. That's the funny dynamic of Risk. For a lot of cases. People venting their frustrations, then you just gotta hug it out. Shake hands, then march into battle together. We'll see when red decides to go for a cap hit. If he has a trade here, he might try it now. Oh, not yet. Probably this next turn be a 47 v 15. May want to kill the 4 first, since black does have 2 cards. Don't want to feed those away. Although it is fixed, so it's not too important. Like taking a journey to North America to hit red's 3 and to retreat. A strange move there as we hit the nice number on our cap. Blue, blue continuing to get not great dice overall. Losing 3 more troops onto 1. See the cap attempt here. Not yet. Is Blue gonna make a claim for Europe? Not quite. Comes a trade for red. Decent trade with the 8. They are gonna get rid of the 4 first. And probably next turn they're gonna roll the cap. Putting us behind pace on the unofficial speed run. Ooh. White's gonna look to smack into red a bit here. They appear content with him letting him get that cap, but understandably not the bonus. Ten trade for blue. Don't get Europe. It's gonna go back to cap. Here comes the cap hit. You know, for true random, decent roll. And now they are free from their blocked in position and now have a strong 2 cap guard on the +2. So all things remaining the way they are or similar to the way that they are, red and white will now outscale blue unless they get into confrontation with each other. And I have one more territory to offer. White forum down to the cap on Japan. Blue now takes Europe. They'll be surprised if they get to hold it. Ooh, and red breaks Australia. Not too nice. and hits the Siam territory just because. Which which weirdly enough unlocks White's army. They want to do something. Gets the 7, gets okay dice. And it looks like blue is going to get to hold Europe. Maybe? Oh my goodness, they do get to hold it. So this is how blue can come back into the game. What was Ragnar? Okay, red doesn't break. And is gonna attempt to guard all the borders somehow. And I doubt White's gonna let that happen. Gonna go through the portal. No. Wow. Okay. They let them hold NA. That's interesting. Okay, blue says no to that. So white and blue, while they fought earlier, they appear to have finally honored their fist bumps. And are now hitting red somewhat evenly. If this type of teamwork continues, this might be the second game that I finish below second place. Ooh, another 6v1 loss. I thought blue may have been trying to card block red there, but decided not to. Fortify some back to the other portal. Oh, and there's the successful Europe break. action has died down a bit. Red is likely going to be the one to lose patience first, slash do something a bit drastic. It seemed a little unnecessary, but blue did get the rolls there. Gonna split that up. Make sure that Europe holds this time around. If white adds a stack to either Kamchatka or Alaska, they could help blue in card blocking red here. See if they honor their part of the unofficial alliance or not. It doesn't appear that way. I feel like that's what white needs to do here. If they fully want to work with blue, then they can move their portal army from Australia and plop it on either Kamchatka or Alaska. And then this will result in... Actually, they could put theirs, if they really wanted to be nice, they could put theirs in Alberta, and blue put their army in Quebec. And then red would be pretty card blocked. Oh, if blue just moved the 14 up, the same thing could have been achieved just then. Although red does have 5 cards, it would still be tough to break through. Ooh. 14v14, showing a little bit of anger. Emotes indicate that they appear to be done with this game. White weirdly breaks Europe and Africa. This is not... See, blue's trying to indicate they want to be friends. Wonder if blue smacks the 37. Ah, white doesn't give them that option. Ooh, lost 4 on a 1. Yeah, saw that one coming. Yeah, blue almost had red to a locked position there. All white had to do was not break the bonuses for the next few turns. Red would have likely thrown their troops into blue, which likely would have eliminated more than those bonuses that it gave blue over the last however many turns. And then white could have gone all breaky on them if they so pleased. But now that white did that, now we're going to be back to the 3-player standoff. Which will be an unfortunate time loss here. This is definitely going to be an above average game in terms of time. The splits that you see are comparing the average amount of time for all these games so far, not the best ones. Otherwise, we'd be comparing them to that half-hour game initially that whole time. Hey, my troops get a view of blue for the first time in Kamchatka. Red's gonna try and hold North America again. I get 0 lost troops on that 5. That's pretty good. They are gonna try and hold it. Well, that is something. Let's see if they do get to hold it. White sets in. Where are the troops going? We're going over to Alaska. Red with the thanks. As white retreats back to the Ural cap. Pardon all my yawning. Recording this one late at night again. Probably not the best habit to get into with these types of games, but hey. Nice time of night to chill out. Same with my troops. Red with the 4 trade on 5 cards. Pretty unlucky. Now they have a slightly stronger hold on North America. Probably be Blue's turn to break that, unless White still attacking in Europe for some reason. Guessing Blue's sending out those fist bumps. Meaning that they're gonna go hit red again, I guess, and they're gonna leave white with Australia again. Or maybe they sent those fist bumps to red. Since white pissed blue off at a not so great time. Now we're down to one territory. Well, red is behind white and blue in troops. But if they hold NA multiple turns now, plus the 12 territories, they're going to start catching up pretty quickly. And I get 15 here. White has 5 cards. Let's see if they break. They do not. They leave an 18 stack in the middle of Europe. Very strange mid-game indeed. We're now waiting to see who cracks against who now. White keeping more troops in Europe. Entirely sure why, but Great Britain now appears to be the card trading place between the three of them. Red matching their cap strength to blue. Uses the portal and brings some back to their Quebec Guard. We are approaching the average game time soon. Certainly gonna go over it. We'll see how long this one lasts. Might only end up recording one of these today. So far, just under 2 hours is the benchmark for the longest game in this series. But as the sample size increases, that is definitely have a likelihood to increase. A few more turns and red will have caught up to the other two here. All because they couldn't put their differences aside. Mostly because White kept doing the continent breaks at the not so ideal times. Red throwing small stack into Blue's army while opening up White's 80 cap. Does a 10 trade. Adds to the middle army though. They roll. What? Wait, hold on. They roll a 42 v47? Is that? I'll wake myself up a little bit here. My goodness. It's not too unlikely to win in true random. I think that type of roll in true random is around the 50% area, maybe a bit less. Still kind of funny to see that win. So red and white now appear to be working together against blue. And we will see how blue responds to this. They were fortifying to Australia, but only end up fortifying one troop. If blue ends up throwing their troops away into one of these guys, and that will be a quicker end than what I imagined to this game. Red now leaving a few troops in Europe. And after that little display of stack slapping, we're back to everyone being nice and peaceful again for a few more turns. blue fortifying all to Australia now, aiming themselves at white's cap, as well as red, still technically, through the portals. Red adding fuel to the fire by breaking Africa themselves. And I just noticed they're now guarding Europe with their small stacks again. To which white immediately breaks. Just gonna break North America now. You get decent dice. Red with the thanks. Definitely doesn't seem to be collaboration between any of these guys. Red and white are both at 182 troops with 16 territories and 4 cards. Look at that. Before now the pattern gets ruined. Blue at a nice interval though to make up for it. Red slamming their 20 into blue's 100. Alright. More fist bumps of nothingness being thrown around by these players. Does white break Africa now? No, they're gonna break red again? Yeah. And they throw the 9 into the 10. What is going on? Are white and blue now working together again? Are old friendships reunited? What is happening? All I know is that some of the fighting has started again, and we are not last place at the moment. It's gonna come hit the 11. No, not hit the 11. I'm gonna hit some white's territories. Oh, they roll that cap and lose. Oh no. Still gonna take it now. Oh, they lose 14 against the 5. Well, blue is now definitely going out next. Here comes the forced 4 trade on 5 cards again. 74 v 28. Ooh, not the best dice, but it's an okay amount. All of a sudden, I'm looking really good in the true plate. Well, red seems poised to win now. Unless white can break through the North Africa cap and steal those 2 caps for themselves. They gotta take Australia back and fortify the majority of troops on that portal in preparation for an attack. And in response, Red has to split evenly, given White can attack both caps through the different portals. Or White can bot out. Oh, jeez. Leaving some 2 landmines across the board. Red takes NA back for themselves. Is White still not here? Yep, they're still AFK. Not the most ideal timing. Blue's gonna hopelessly fight Red for a bit. Yeah, White's still a bot. White has the largest cap outside of mine, of course. So the conclusion to this game is definitely going to get drawn out for a while. Is Blue quitting too? Still here. They don't realize it's their turn. They put a bunch of 2s everywhere. To which Red, Red immediately loses 4 on one of them. Understandably, red's going to take more of the board to generate more per turn. Now that he sees we're all just sitting here. Putting us all in one of the weaker, deadliest traps I've seen. Red's tilt from earlier has probably gone down a bit now. And it's going to be a really slow conclusion to this game. Blue is still here. White still isn't. Oh, blue is not here. They are neutral bots. Red's still on that slow expansion. I'll always continue to chuckle at the neutral bot troop deployment. There's blue. So, if I remember right, it's 10 minutes since whenever they left the game is when they become MIA and no longer gain troops. Meaning at the end of this game could be accelerated a little bit. Once that happens. Wait, is red not here as well? Wait, what happens if all my opponents go MIA? What happens? Am I stuck here? Do I win? What's going on? Why did red leave? Wait, White is officially MIA. Red and blue are offline. There's no way. There's no way. This is how this game's gonna end. What happens after they all go MIA? What? Surely red comes back here. If neither of these guys come back within the next just under 10 minutes or so, they'll all be MIA. There's no way. There, there's no way they all quit. What the heck? I'm speechless right now. I know you guys were upset at me not getting wins through cap runs, but will I actually get a win here by not even attacking? I guess we're gonna find out soon if that's possible. In a game that started with 6 humans, nonetheless. No, what the hell? I'm still, I'm still gonna do the same thing though. Gotta see. Oh my gosh. Isn't this a sight? Oh, is blue back? Blue's back! Oh shit! Welcome back, Blue. Welcome back. Welcome back to the mess. Oh, what on earth is going on? Is this where we now see Blue slowly eventually win this game? Or are they gonna bot out again? Does that reset the 10-minute turn timer? What the hell? This is so funny. Okay, Blue is here. Apparently. Well, apparently they're not here. Well, This is definitely the strangest late game so far in this series. Blue waiting out the full turn timer again, and they are once again offline. I wonder if that resets the 10-minute MIA thing. I guess they're legitimately AFK or trying to reconnect. If I really wanted to be pessimistic, I can assume I'm getting trolled here, but I highly doubt that's the case. I haven't been paying much attention to when, who has botted out when and at what time. All I know is that Japan cap continues to get stronger and stronger. Uh, no matter how this ends or who reconnects and ends up winning, this will be a great game in the series for sure. It's unfortunate that a lot of people either won't make it to this part in the video or will have skipped past it to the end. But that is understandable. I don't know if waiting out my turn timer would be ideal here. I'm not sure if that matters. I don't think it does, whether I do that or not. All I know is that Red has over 600 troops all over the place. They're both still offline. As long as they're offline, I may as well wait it out a bit. Get that turn timer up. Oh, there goes Red. Is MIA. So now it's down to Blue and I. if he's off the line, I may as well wait it out a bit again. So even if he comes back again, it's going to take a while for him to get through all of this stuff. May as well help him out by giving him a few more troops when he does come back soon. Well, if Blue does get marked as MIA eventually, I am curious to see what will happen. Not sure how much longer we have to wait for that. This is so silly. We hit 300 on our cab. I don't think that's a record. I forget. In this series, at least, I forget what our peak number is. What an end game. I guess if I made these the bots automated, then we could have been commentating over bot wars right now, but instead we're just left with this. If there'd be an option to where we could spectate 6 bots, duke it out for world domination, that'd be hilarious. Streamers could host those. Everybody could bet channel points and what else on a certain bot in the game. Nonetheless, here we are. Oh, what? No! Wait. What? That's how it works? When all are labeled as MAA, that counts as me winning the game? Well, guys, I apparently conquered all enemy capitals. Clearly. Unbelievable. Alright, well, I guess we win. Our opponents were a novice, beginner, intermediate, and two experts. Go from 5,105 points to an intermediate 6,571. All without taking a card. Look at that. We have a win now on our record. That is awesome. Slow. Oh, we have the fastest and slowest win. Uh, an hour 18. It's slightly different from the timer. I don't know why, but yeah. Wow. Oh, if I went faster, we could have made it two more turns. Dang. Missed opportunities, I guess. That is hilarious. Well, you made this far. Cheers for watching, everybody. And until next time, I can barely speak. Take care, and cheers for stopping by.